You want to see Merlin star Eoin Macken. We're joined in the studio right now by actor Eoin Macken. Eoin, it's great to have you here. How are you doing?
How are you doing?
Not too bad now. Our other presenter, Katie, actually caught up with you recently at the Gemmas in Dublin International
She
Film
did.
Festival.
I remember her. Yes, she did.
We're
Yes,
going to
she was
have a
very
look
sweet.
at that brief encounter, because there's something else she said that you didn't see. Come
Oh
on.
no.
Do you think you'll pull a Nicolas Cage and win an Oscar for a film directed by Mike Biggis then?
How should I? I should obviously say yes to that tonight,
you
so
should.
otherwise it doesn't show positive thinking and all that kind of crap. Yeah.
What a babe! I don't care if you hear me say that 'cause he's right over there. But he's really good looking, and I'm not even joking that I always kind of fancied him when I was younger. I saw him, he was in some model agency, and he used to always do magazines, and I was like, that guy Eoin Macken's really hot. And now we talk to him, and now he's on Juice. It's a lovely night altogether, isn't it?
I think you made her day.
Does she know she's been recorded when she said
Yeah,
all that?
she knows. She just didn't know you were going to end up in the studio and we were going to show it back to
Okay,
you.
okay.
So I'm glad she's not here, and I hope she's certainly not watching. She's going to freak out.
She does look cool.
So it's the 21st.
It's my birthday.
It's your
today.
birthday!
Yeah, it is indeed.
Happy
Well, that's why
birthday.
you guys have me on, just to
Yeah,
celebrate
of
my
course.
birthday, right?
Except we had you on your birthday and didn't even get you a cake. It's kind of bad, isn't it?
You didn't?
No.
I thought that was the whole point. You're going to
I know,
have candles and dancers.
Think
and
it'd be
stuff.
one of those surprise shows
that-
where people
that's
are going to
the
come out
bribe
of the
we
wings
had.
there.
Later,
It's actually,
right,
Owen,
honestly.
please, we're sorry.
Okay,
We're so
fair
sorry. We do apologise. I have to ask for women's behalf everywhere on your birthday. What age are you?
You know, age is kind of an irrelevant.
No,
really, isn't it?
what
It's
are you?
all-
You're-
It's kind of in. I'm 29.
You're
so,
29
yeah.
today. And are you
Jeez, when you say it
single?
out loud, that's horrendous. Yeah.
Are you single?
Yeah. it's
Yeah, are you?
terrible.
Are you? Oh, they'll be glad to hear about that now. I'll move on and I'll leave you with that before it starts embarrassing me. Is it depressing?
No, I'm joking.
I'm like, do you want
It's
to
very,
leave?
it's very liberating.
It's the best thing ever, isn't it?
Yeah, you don't have to do anything. Because I didn't even have to do anything for Valentine's Day. So
Happy
it's
days.
great.
Yeah, but you're famous. You've probably got loads of cards and all that
I was
kind
in
of
bed
crap.
at 8 o'clock on Valentine's Day. I swear to God.
I won't ask and we'll just move on from that completely. Stephen, any internet stuff for us?
Yes, well, today's Pancake Tuesday, of course, so I
As
did a
well
little
as
bit
his
of
birthday.
Google. Exactly, as well as your birthday, so there's two things to celebrate. So I did a bit of Googling for some Pancake Tuesday facts. We got the tradition of eating pancakes on Shrove Tuesday is 1,000 years old. The largest number of pancakes tossed in the... Did you get an electric shock? No. The largest number of pancakes tossed in the shortest amount of time in the UK was in the UK, sorry, it was 349 tosses in 2 minutes. I could do better.
Who would do that?
Yeah,
I
I know.
don't
How did
know.
they test that out?
Why would you bother?
And then we also have the largest pancake ever made and flipped. It measured 15 metres wide, 2.5 centimetres deep, and weighed 3 tonnes. I'm definitely going to be making that later.
Oh,
Definitely.
I love a good pancake.
But to get us in the mood for Valentine's, sorry, not for Valentine's, for Pancake Tuesday, that was last week. For Pancake Tuesday, I've dug this YouTube clip out that's got over 4 million views. Let's check it out.
It just makes me really, really hungry. I really want a
does.
pancake now.
Yeah, 4 million views. It's insane. What's this make? It's taking so much time to make. Also online, we've got a competition for you guys. If you want to go see Maverick Sabre in the Academy on February 29th, then log on to our Facebook right about now, because I've put a competition up. All you got to do is like and share that status, and you can get your hands on those tickets.
How very exciting. We plan on crashing that, don't we? We're going to
do.
Maverick Sabre
Yeah,
gig. I hope
definitely.
anyway. So, Owen, back to yourself. Tell us, how did you get the part of Gawain in Merlin? Is that right? Wayne?
I wrote them a letter and said, I know loads about Merlin and I'd love to be in the show.
Is that really
And
true?
I did a letter every day for like a year.
I don't
And then they buckled.
I don't believe it.
It's partly true.
Okay, what really kind of happened?
I know, I sent them an audition tape and I think no one else auditioned. And they were like, we kind of have to go with me, and that's kind of what happened, basically.
Stop being
Yeah.
modest.
It's a self-deprecation of the
I
Irish,
think that's
I
what
think.
happened. I think it was just the last one thing they, so.
So do they like the look of you for the role, or was it your acting skills?
I think it was
or-
because the thing was me and the character looked the same.
Okay.
And that was a big thing, So
You're such a messer. Let's have a look at him in action anyway.
you have. You promised a decent fight.
Okay, a bit of juice for you. Were you really sick during that? Is
I
that
was
what you're
really
just
sick
saying?
in that. Yeah, I think that's pretty illegal making me film that day. Seriously, it was.
And how many hours would it seem like that
That was
take
actually
then?
about a 14-hour day, and I was dying. And afterwards, you know, to make up for the fact they're sick, they said, thanks.
Thanks.
And I was like, that makes it all better.
They
That's
did
fine.
pay you as well, though, which is always good news.
Yeah, you'd hope so. I think
Yes.
so.
You have a psychology degree, I believe,
do.
Owen. Do you use that at all then in your acting roles?
I'm going to say yes, because that sounds really smart. But no, I mean, it helps because you kind of get to think about the character. But, you know, but you go too far to get schizophrenic.
Well, this
Too
is
little
true.
thing.
And but you'd know how to cure yourself, pretty much. And you could see the symptoms and the signs of it as well, so it's kind of handy.
Definitely. I was going to talk to you about this afterwards.
Yeah, we
You
can,
too.
we can.
Yeah.
Yes, no, they just talk in our ears, and he thought we were talking to ourselves a little
Oh,
bit
it's the
earlier
thing in
on.
the ear.
Yes,
Is that your excuse,
yes,
is it?
it's not a
Voices
mental
in your head,
illness
it's not
of
a
any
men-
description.
blame
You
somebody else.
started your modelling whilst out in UCD, I
I did,
believe.
yeah,
We've
around
got
the corner.
some shots of you as well, we have to have a look.
Ah, that's a Barry McCall shit. That was fun. That
So
that
was
on
it
the
a
beach.
complete just random thing? Somebody said, will you take part in the fashion show? You said
Yeah, I did the fashion show because Julian Benson was doing the fashion show, and then he was like, oh, you should go into modelling. I was like, yeah, cool. And then I went into Morgan, and they were like, no, see you later. And then the next year I came back, and I was like, yeah, I want to do this again. They're like, all right, fine. So I kept knocking on
And
the
of
door.
course, the modelling ended up turning
Then
into
I-
a bit of
well,
drama.
the whole modelling, and went to America, and then worked an acting coach, and I was like, this seems like good fun. And there's loads of girls who do acting, and that's a really good reason. Well, you're in an acting class in New York, there's like 3 guys and like 12 girls. And
Loads
there's
of
a
women.
good chance 1 or 2 of the guys are gay. So there's a good chance you kind of have a 1 in 12 ratio in an acting class.
You're completely in there. Now, you've
that's
worked in
definitely
RT
right,
before,
yeah.
so you're pretty familiar with the place.
Yeah.
As a star-fair city, we've got a clip. We're going to have a look. Remind the audience at home.
So, thanks a million for doing the gig.
Yeah, well, thank us after we do it, yeah?
Yeah, I know you're going to be great.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Please, don't.
Look, if you want to go, go. If not,
You have to watch that particular clip back on the player, because the noise they make when they kiss is him absolutely
You just
busting
completely
up here.
killed my career. You realise that?
No, I didn't. No,
I have to
of
blame
course,
who
he's
the hell
fabulous.
cut my hair for that?
You can only blame yourself now. Owen, just in something completely different, and I probably should have given you a heads up on this. Have you
cheers.
come across any rising stars lately, like people who we mightn't have heard about yet that you just think are just going to go big?
In what? Is that a
Acting,
euphemism?
modelling. No,
Not a euphemism.
absolutely
Just in terms
not.
of-
No, it's half
just-
past 5.
Sorry, it is. I just did a music video for a girl called Shannon O'Connor, whose song was coming out in about a week and a half, and she's brilliant.
Shannon O'Connor.
Shannon
Okay.
O'Connor, and she's class, and she's from the country. So, you know.
Keep an eye out for her
Well, she's
then.
from the country, so I
Definitely
gotta feel sorry for them.
Really awesome. 4 lads, they got signed about 4 or 5 months ago, and they all, like, one of them's a doctor, one of them's a school teacher in a special needs school, and one of them's a computer programmer, and they all left all that just to leave the rock star life.
Sorry,
Yeah.
he works in a special, he's not in a special needs school, he works there, right?
he works in a
Oh, no, wait, I couldn't even
did.
understand. Just checking. Joy
It
Division,
sounds
aren't they?
like the kind of tune that would be on True Blood or something.
It
but
does,
anyway,
yeah.
Let's see who Katie's got for us. Oh, you gotta love Katie and the animators. They look pretty cool. Very New York vibe to them. Anyway, still to come in part 2. And he mentioned her earrings, which Katie's very, very proud of the big earrings. She'd be very happy with that. Oh, and is Nicolas Cage somebody that you'd like to work with in the future?
Do you know, I'm actually working with the guy who got Nicolas Cage his Oscar, Mike Figgis, for who directed Leaving Las Vegas.
Happy
So,
days.
yeah. So if he can get Nicolas Cage an Oscar, I've got really high expectations. it means I might get a nomination.
Is
for
that what
him
he
or
signed on? The
something.
first thing he
Sorted.
said was, if you get me an Oscar,
I
I'll
was
sign
like, he's clearly brilliant. If you got Nicolas Cage an Oscar, it's got to be awesome.
Oh, I'll take then the answer to my question about would you like to work with Nicolas himself?
I would
then
love
as a
to work
no.
with Nicolas Cage. I know he's great. Bad
All right.
intent, so he's very good.
Something completely unconnected. Chantal Houghton, would you like to kiss her?
She's the one who wears loads of fake tan, the
Yes.
orangey looking one.
Yes,
Looks like
yes.
looks like a piece of fruit.
Yes, would you be into her?
No,
No. You're
no.
passing on that. Well, let's see what you lot said. Would you kiss or diss Chantal Houghton and or her fiancé, Alex Reid? Let's have a look. Exactly what I was going to say. At least they have each other. Right, so, Stephen, you've got
Yes,
questions.
you're a
for
big
me.
fan of Twitter, aren't you?
You know, I wasn't going to do it, and then I joined it a couple of months ago, and it's great crack.
Really, well,
Yeah.
what do you like posting on it?
Because I can just tweet the most banal, irreverent stuff, and people kind of read it.
Yeah.
So that's a great. Yeah, well, they have to because they're following me, and I just tweet complete mental stuff. It's great fun. Yeah.
I've seen some stuff. Yeah, and we've got some questions for you as well. I didn't want to quote.
No, you're not going to quote any of the stuff.
No,
Please.
Some of it is quite mad.
Oh no.
We've got some questions for you from Twitter actually. Lisa Macken said, "Every day I hope we're not related, so I might still have a chance. Anyway, what do you like in a girl?"
Someone who's not related to me. That's a definite prerequisite, yeah.
Lisa, you might be good. And then we've got David Washington who says, what stopped you quitting when you're out of work as an actor?
When I'm out of work as an actor, I just try and keep myself busy, and that's why I started writing and doing everything else. And I just go to the cinema an awful lot and like watch Nicolas Cage films and get really inspired. And then I go, if he can do it, well, I'm gonna keep
Poor Nicholas. You've worked with a lot of top Irish actors, Fassbender, Brendan
cool,
Gleeson, Liam Cunningham.
Yeah.
What was that like? Was it intimidating?
Fassbender is the coolest guy ever.
Oh, Fassbender.
How do you
Sorry,
pronounce it?
Fassbender.
You're going to slag me about accents and dialects now. What was it you just said the second half? Wow, look at him, mighty.
No, but what was it like? Was it amazing?
He is the coolest guy. I rocked up filming these woods in forest in Surrey, and I rocked up and he was in my trailer going, let's run some lines, and I was like, yeah, sure. Cool.
Love
yeah.
to.
And he was so chilled. He's awesome. And Brendan Gleeson is just wicked.
So not intimidating, like you wouldn't be going on set with him going, oh my
I was
God.
really intimidated by Brendan Gleeson, and that's because he's massive, and he could kill you with like one of his hands because it's like about this big.
They are like shovels.
Like shovels. Yeah. He's like, he should be in the field. You know what I mean? He's like, he should like be.
Did they give you any advice that you could take on board and pass on to all those aspiring actors at home?
I think Brendan Gleeson probably gives all his advice to his sons. To be honest with you.
Saves it for them.
Yeah, he's not going to share any of that.
He's not going to spread the love. So what's next for you then?
I'm doing Mike Figge's film, Suspension of Disbelief, with Lottie Verbeck from Borges and Sebastian Koch from the, that's how you pronounce it properly, from The Lies of Others. And then I go back to do Merlin in about a month.
Very busy then. Oh, and thank you so much for taking the time to come to us. We're actually almost out of time, but be sure and tune in tomorrow at 5 o'clock again, because American sensation Mindless Behaviour will be on the show. Thank you so much, Owen, for coming in today. We'll see you all tomorrow at 5. Take care. Bye-bye. Check him out on the telly. Bye.